Hi Year 2, welcome to our English work for this week. This is session 1, and to begin with we are going to be learning now about a new country, and this new country is called India. To start with, this week we are going to be exploring and responding to the text Icky Yicky Mucky. Having a look at this front cover, what do you think this story is about? Where is it set? There might be a bit of a clue in that I've already told you what country we're learning about at the moment. So the first thing that we're going to do in this session is we're going to look at 3 pictures, and I want you to make a prediction of what do you think this story is about. That prediction can be about 2 to 3 sentences long. You can start your sentences saying, I predict that, and then give it reason using because. You could start your sentence saying, I think that, and what is going to happen. Or you could start it, if something will happen, because, and then again give another reason. So your first picture, these can be found on the Pembroke Infant website where all the blended learning things are. So have a look on the website, it's all there for you. Here is picture number 1. So talk to your parents, your grown-ups, whoever you're with. What do you think this story is about? Where do you think it's set? What's going to be happening? Picture number 2 looks like this. Again, talk to your grown-up. What do you think is going to happen? What do you think those things are? Picture number 3. Again, what do you think this story will be about? Grown-ups, you might want to pause this video here so you can have a little bit of time just to write down your 2 to 3 sentences. What do you think this story will be about and your prediction? Okay, have a read or watch the video of Icky Yucky Mucky. You can either watch it on the YouTube website or you can download the PDF again from the school website. Once you've watched the video or you've read the story, I want you to have a little think about what do you think? What are those funny words that you might have heard in that story that you've never heard before? I picked out a couple that I had to look at, and I decided I'm not quite sure of what this word means here, and it's the word Maharaja. Maharaja. I wonder what that word means. Another word I wasn't quite sure of, I wasn't quite sure of what finger bowls are. So I think these 2 words I'd like to have a little think about, perhaps go away and look up, what are these 2 words? What do they mean? And I want to also think about what questions would I like to find out about the story. I'm not quite sure why he was so messy, so I'm going to put in my box on the top, why was he so messy? If it's a question, I must remember to put a question mark and think about those question words that we've done already in year 2, the why, what, how, where. You can use all of those questions, or those question words to start your questions. The other question I wanted about, that big pile of horrible things that was on the floor, why did she bite her nails? So why did she bite her nails? Oops, Miss Richardson made a marvellous mistake there again. One day I might get my handwriting sorted out. Okay, so why did she bite her nails? Better dot my I as well. What do I already know? Well, I already know that the book was set in India. And India is going to need a capital letter because it's the name of the country. So it was set in India. I think he might have been a very important person as well, because he looked quite important. So he was an important person. Important. He's an important person. In my last box, I need to fill in some bits about the key points of the story. So I'm thinking back to right at the beginning of the story, and I think he was actually quite a messy eater. So I'm going to put, he was a messy eater. And a full stop at the end of my sentence. He also wanted to meet a princess. So I can put that in part of my key points as well. So he wanted to meet another marvellous mistake, Miss Richardson. He wanted to meet a princess. Okay. So they're my important points of the story. I'd like you to now go off and think about each of those different areas so that you can fill in your sheet. So foreshaddow some words that you might not have heard of before. What questions have you got about the story? What do you already know? And write down some of those key points for the story. Have fun, good luck. I'll speak to you tomorrow. Ready for session 2. Bye.